Have your feet a little wider than your hips. Bend your knees so you can rest on your thighs. Top of the head reaching down. Spread your toes. Press the four corners of your feet firmly down. Allow your torso to be let it hang. Good. And start torso from each side. Good. And release your arm. Hold the outside of your right calf with your left hand and pull yourself in towards your legs and then out to the side, keeping the chest as close to your thighs as possible. And then bring your right hand to your hip, up or behind the back. And do the same thing on the other side. Good. And release your arms. Bend your knees a little more and then wrap your arms around your legs and get your chest even closer to your thighs. So try to close the space completely. Tilt yourself tightly and see if you can straighten your legs out, letting there be space. Good. Good, and release your arms. Bring your hands to the floor. Send your right foot back and the knee down. Have the left knee directly over the ankle. And once you're there, send your hips down so you can touch the front of the thigh. And you can stay there or you can move from side to side or make circles with your hips, whatever, to start opening up that part of the hip. Good. And then use your hands, push your back toes so you can step forward and switch sides. So left leg back, knee down, right knee directly over the ankle. Then send your hips down. Your knee should go forward of the ankle now. And side to side, or make circles, or simply stay there. Good, and then push your back toes to step forward. Bring your feet together, your hands to your ankles or shins. Bend your knees if you need to, but try to straighten the legs as much as you can. And then push with your hands, straighten your arms, and lift your head and your chest, arching the back. Move your shoulders away from the ears so you can feel the back muscles start to activate. Take a few deep breaths here. Good, and then exhale, fold forward, top of the head down. And inhale, bring your arms up over the head, clasp your hands. Push your palms up towards the ceiling, straighten your arms as much as you can, and then tuck your chin, squeeze your legs together, push your hips towards the left and lean over to the right. Keep your arm over the ear and try to open the chest towards the ceiling as much as you can. Pushing with your hands, stretching the left side of the torso, and as you inhale, expand that left side of the rib cage, and then when you exhale, bring the low belly in. And then inhale, reach up, and exhale, switch sides. pushing with the hands. Straighten your arms as much as you can. Legs together. Keep the arm over the ear. Focus on. Good. And then inhale, reach up, stand on your toes, lift your heels as high as you can. Look down and find a spot so you can keep your eyes steady to find more balance. Good. And then exhale, release your arms and lower your heels down. Shake. So, let's do some hand rotations. So feet together. Reach up. Thumbs. Way exhale, fold forward, hinging at the hips, top of the head down. Trini, inhale, lift your head on your chest, arch the back, hands on the floor or the ankles or shins, and then exhale, fold forward. Inhale, reach up, touch your palms, look at right sides for some. Two more. Touch your palms. Way exhale, fold forward, top of the head down. Trini, inhale, lift your head on your chest. And Ashto, exhale, fold forward again. Naga, inhale, reach up. Last inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward. Inhale, head up. Ashto, exhale, fold. Naga, inhale, reach up, touch your palms. Surya Namaskar, A, rotation A. Come inhale, reach up, touch your palms. Exhale, fold forward, top of the head down. Trini, inhale, lift your head on your chest. Chatwari, step back. Let's hold a plank position here. So have your shoulders directly over the wrists, your index fingers pointing straight forward. Ribs in, so round your upper back. Engage the abdominal muscles here and push your heels back. Legs strong, engaged. You can stay there, or you can bring your left hand a little in and bring your right hand to your hip or your thigh. 1, 2, 3. Try to keep the torso steady. 4, 5. Switch hands if you had the hand up. 1, 2, 3, 5. Hand down. And then bring your knees down. Lift your chin and your chest. Keep your elbows in as you go down. And bring your hands next to your low ribs. Point your toes. And then straighten your arms, pushing into the hands for up dog. Let's stay here for a couple breaths. You can keep your knees down or bring the legs down. Make sure that your shoulders don't go close to your ears. Move them away from the ears, lifting the chest. And if it feels comfortable, drop your head back slightly. For your toes or step and getting to down dog. Lifting the hips, sending them up and back. Push your hands firmly down, forward. Low belly in. Deep breaths through your nose. Head down, gazing towards the navel. And then step or jump forward. Inhale, head up. Ashto, exhale, fold. Now inhale, reach up, your palms by the side for Samasthiti. Good. Again, inhale, reach up, put your palms. Way exhale, forward. Inhale, lift your head on your chest. Pancha facing. Shat, exhale, roll back to down dog. And we hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, or jump. Ashto exhale, fold. Now inhale, reach up, touch your palms, look at your thumb. It's some again. You come inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Step or jump, lower down. Inhale, up facing. Exhale, roll back to down dog. Breathe at pace as I count. 1, 2, and 5. Up, step, inhale, head up. Ashto, Nava, inhale, reach up. Palms at your thumbs. Samastiti. One more. Inhale, reach up. Sway, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, Chatwari, step or jump, lower down. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Sapta, step or jump, inhale, head up. Ashto, exhale, fold. Nava, inhale, reach up. Samastiti, arms by the sides. Good. Surya Namaskar B, feet together. Ekam, bend your knees. Reach up, touch your palms, look at the thumbs. Dway, exhale, fold and straighten your knees as you go down. Trini, lift your head on your chest. Step or jump, lower down. Ancha, inhale, upward facing. Shut, exhale, roll back to down dog. Bring your left heel down. Sapta, right foot forward. Inhale, reach up, touch. Look at the thumbs. Pressing back heel firmly down, bending the knee deeply. Ashto, exhale, lower all the way down to chaturanga or your belly. Nava, inhale, upward facing. Dasha, exhale, roll back to down dog. Right heel down, left foot forward. Inhale, reach up, touch your palms. Strong back leg. Good. Dwadasha, exhale, lower down. Trikodasha, inhale, lift your chest. Chaturdasha, exhale, roll back to down dog. Good. And breathe deeply and freely. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Panchadasha, step or jump, inhale, head up. Shodasha, exhale, fold. Saptadasha, bend your knees. Inhale, reach up. Thumbs. Namaste, arms by the side. Ekam, bend your knees. Inhale, reach up. Dway, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift your head on your chest. Twice, step or jump, lower down. Pancha, upward facing. Exhale, roll back down dog. From there, plank position. Shoulders over the wrists. Bring your right knee towards your chest or your chin. Try to touch something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now take that knee towards the left elbow. 5. Foot between the hands. Back heel down. Inhale, reach up, touch your palms, look at the thumbs. Good. And so exhale, lower down, chaturanga or belly. Nava, inhale, upward. Dasha, exhale, go back to down. And let's do the other side. So plank position again, shoulders over the wrist, round your back, lean forward, knee towards the chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now knee towards the elbow, the right elbow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Between the hands, back heel down. Inhale, reach. And exhale, go all the way down. Ranga. Hands flat as you go down. Trayorasha, inhale. Chaturasha, exhale. All right, and from there, bring your knees down, then your elbows to the ground. Hold on to your upper arms to find the right distance between your elbows and bring your hands in front of you with the index fingers pointing straight forward. Keep the shoulders directly over the elbows. Push into the arms to round the upper back. Engage the abdominal muscles. Keep the torso exactly as it is. And then step the right leg back and then the left. And hold. 1, 2, 3. Look between your thumbs. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Make your way back into down dog at your own. Arrange your hands and your feet. For 1, 2, 3, 4, and Antarashas. Inhale, head up. Exhale, fold. Saptarasha, bend your knees. Inhale, reach up, touch your palms. Good. And Samastiti. Good. Parangushtasana, feet hip distance apart. Ekam, inhale, hold your big toes and thumbs, lift your head up. Inhale. Do I exhale, fold forward, top of the head down. Shoulders away from the ears. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep holding the toes. Trini, inhale, lift your head on your chest. Exhale there. Parahastasana. Step on your hands. Toes on the wrists on the floor. Inhale there with your head up. And do I exhale, fold forward. Again, shoulders away from the ears. 1, 2, deep breaths. 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, come up to standing and bring the feet together for Samastitihi. Trikonasana, bring the right arms out, right out, left toes. Good. Do I exhale? Go towards the right. Hold your big toe with your first fingers and thumb. Pull with your fingers and push down with your foot. Try to keep your legs as straight as possible, but bend if you need to. Then open from the pelvis and reach up. Look towards the thumb. Lean your torso back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. 5. Inhale, come up. Switch your feet. Left top, right toes. Go towards the left to hold the toe. Press down with your foot. Pull with the finger. Good. 1, 2, 3. Shoulders away from the ears. 4, 5. Try and around. As you exhale, go down and place your hand on your shin, ankle, or the outside of your foot. Press down with that hand so you can twist your torso and stack the right shoulder over the left one. And then reach up with the right arm 1, strong legs, press down. 2, 3, good. 4, push my hand. And 5. Trini, inhale, come up. Turn around. Square your hips and shoulders. Inhale, reach up with the right arm. As you exhale, go down. Side of your foot. Modify as you need to. Twist the torso. Stack your left shoulder over your right one. And release your arm. 1, 2, push my hand. 3, good. 4, and 5. Untie, inhale, come up. Bring your arms out, your feet parallel. And then exhale, hands to the hips. Open your legs wider. Bring your right toes out, left toes in. Inhale, arms out to the sides. Way exhale, bend your knee until the thighs parallel to the floor. Bring your hand flat outside of your foot and reach up and over with your left arm. Look at your palm. Keep your back leg strong. Good. 1, 2, and then send the knee forward more. 4, and reach over. And inhale, come up. Switch your feet. Chatwadi, bend your knee, thigh parallel. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Untie, inhale, come up. Keep your legs open, but turn around. Bring your back knee down and send the right knee. Inhale, reach up with the left arm. As you exhale, hook your elbow to the outside of your thigh. Use the elbow to push so you can twist. And once you have the twist, slide down. See if you can close the space between the armpit and the thigh. You can stay here working on that twist, but if you close the space and your hand is flat outside of your foot, you can bring the back knee off the ground, maybe the heel down, and if you have the heel down, arm over the head. Good. 1, 2, 3, good. 4, and 5. Trini, inhale, come up, turn around, and Chatwadi, exhale, left side. So right down, left knee forward. Inhale, reach up with the right. Exhale, hook the elbow. Use it to push so you can twist. And then slide down any amount, trying to close the space. You can stay here or take your next variation. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, come up. Bring your arms out and your feet parallel. And then exhale, hands to the hips. Open your legs even a little wider with the heels pushing out and the toes slightly in. Then inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, hands to the floor between your feet. Inhale, lift your head on your chest. Exhale, fold forward. If your hands are not flat, open your legs a little more so your hands can be flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, let the top of the head go down. 5, keep your hands there. Inhale, lift your head on your chest. Exhale, hands to the hips. Pancha, inhale, come up. And exhale there. V position, inhale, arms out to the sides. To exhale, hands to the hips. Inhale again. Trini, exhale, fold. Bring the top of the head down and the elbows in towards each other. Good. 1, strong legs supporting you. 2, don't let the toes go out, push out with the heels. 3, 4, and 5. Chatwadi, inhale, come all the way up and exhale. C position, inhale, arms out. Dway, exhale, interlace your fingers behind your back. Try to keep the palms together. Inhale again. And Trini, exhale, fold. Shoulders rotating forward so the arms can move over the head towards the ground, any amount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chatwari, inhale, come all the way up. Exhale there. Inhale, bring your hands to your hips. Exhale, hold your big toes with your first fingers and thumbs. Inhale, lift your head on your chest. Trini, exhale, fold forward, top of the head down again. Your thumbs, you're using your hands and you're using your legs, not your hands to support you. You can hold onto your ankles so you can pull the thumb. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Chatwari, inhale, head up only. Exhale there, hands to the hips. Inhale, come up. And front of the mat for Samastitihi. Hands together behind the back. If that's not happening, bring 2 fists together. If you have fists, send them up as high as you can on your back so that eventually the outsides of your palms can be together, and then you just open up there. Okay, and then step the right foot back, turn around and face the back of your mat. Square your hips and shoulders. And do a exhale, fold forward, aligning the sternum towards the front leg. Good. 2, 3, palms or fists towards each other, elbows up. 4, good. And 5, inhale, come up, turn around, square your hips and shoulders. And Chatwari, exhale, go down to the other side. Sternum towards the front leg, so it's a slight twist there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pancha, inhale, come. And Samastitihi. Good. Left hand to the hip. Bring your right knee up. You can stay here or hold your big toe with your first fingers and thumb. If you have the toe, push with your toe, pull with your fingers, and straighten your leg any amount. Good. And hold. 1, 2, 3, 4. Strong left leg. 5. Keep holding. Inhale, come up. Exhale, open the leg to the side. Slowly look towards the left. If you need to keep your knee bent, keep it bent. Try to keep the pelvis level though. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, come up. Or come back to center and exhale. Hands to the hips, point your toes, and hold. 1, 2, pull the leg in towards you and then up. 3, 4, shoulders down, and 5. Good. Left side, so right hand on the hip. Bring your knee up and hold here, or hold your toe. If you have the toe, push with the toe, pull with the fingers, and straighten any amount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly open without tilting the pelvis. Look towards the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slowly back to center and hands on the hips. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Very good. All right, bring your right knee up again. This time, hold from the ankle and open the leg out to the side. Let it relax, open from the femur. Then pull the foot in and up towards the navel. Hold the left hand from under and reach around with your right one and hold your arm, or and stay for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now from here, take ankle and bring it over your left thigh. And I'm gonna give you a few options here. You can stay here and sink into the hips. This is a good hip opener, so you should feel it in the right outside of the hip. You can stay here and balance and bring your hands together in front of you. Or if you want a deeper stretch in the hip, you can bring your fingertips down, or even bring your leg on top of your arms and use it to push so you can open the hips a little deeper. You can take whatever variation works. Good. 1. Feels good, right? 2, 3, 4, and 5. Very good. And then slowly come up, release your leg. Good. And let's switch sides. So left knee up, close the joint first so the heel goes back, then open from the femur, pull the foot in and up towards the navel as much as you can, fold from under the foot, and then reach around and hold your arm or your toe if you can reach. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Then bring the ankle over the thigh and take your variation. Bring the hips down, hands together, balance, or bring the hands down and take the next modification, whatever works for you. No falling. 1, feet together. Very good. All right, and inhale, reach up, touch your palms, look at the thumbs. Exhale, fold forward, top of the head down. Trini, inhale, lift your head up. Chatwadi or jump, lower down. On inhale, upward facing. Shut, exhale, roll back to down dog. From there, step or jump forward, feet together, bend your knees. Inhale, reach up, touch your palms. Try to keep the torso straight like in Samastitihi, so you can reach up, touch your palms, and bring your shoulders down away from the ears. 1, elbows towards each other, but try to straighten your arms as much as you can. 2, 3, squeeze together. 4, and 5. Now exhale, bring your hands to the mat, little wider than your shoulders, bend your knees, and then bend your elbows and squeeze them in towards each other so you can bring your knees behind the armpits. Use your arms as a shelf for your legs or your shins. Lean forward, look in front of you, stand on your tippy toes, or bring one foot up or maybe both, and hold. 1, 2, look in front of you. 3, press with your fingertips into the ground. 4, good, and 5. And exhale, step or jump back, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Exhale to down dog. Take a couple breaths there. All right, and from there, you can step or jump through to seated. If you're, or slide, so crossing the ankles, sliding through, legs together. Good. And then bring your hands next to your hips, send your pelvis forward, press your heels down and drag them in so the backs of the legs are engaged. Lift your chest, shoulders down, and tuck your chin slightly. Strong legs here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now inhale, hold your big toes with your first 2 fingers and thumbs. Lift your head up, keep the legs together even if the knees are bent. And exhale, fold forward any amount and bring the shoulders away from the ears. Bend your knees as much as you need to, but keep the legs together. 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm gonna sit on a block. And 5. Keep holding the toes. Inhale, lift your head up. Exhale there. Now place your hands on the soles of the feet. Pull your toes towards you and push the heels forward. Even if you have your knees bent, push with the heels so you can stretch your calves. Inhale, lift your head up, and exhale, fold forward. Good. 1, 2, leading with the chest, keeping the shoulders down. 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, lift your head up. Exhale, release your arms. Bring the hands behind you about 1 foot with the fingers pointing forward. Lean back into the heels of the hands. Squeeze your elbows in. Press the heels into the ground. Then inhale, lift your hips and bring the toes to the floor. Drop your head back and gaze softly towards the nose. 1, point your toes. Get the toes down as much as possible. 2, 3, lifting the hips as much as you can. 4, feet together. And 5, exhale, lower down. Sit at the front of your mat. Cross at the ankles. Lean back. Hands forward of the hips, flat on the floor. Rock forward to lift the hips and then step back and lower down, chaturanga. Inhale to up dog. Exhale to down dog. Good. And then again, step or jump through to seated. Use the tops of the feet on the floor so that you don't get stuck next time. All right, bring your right foot towards the inner thigh, thighs at a 90-degree angle. And you can even press with your hand so that the femur is rotating outwardly. Then bring the center of your chest towards the front leg. Reach for your foot or your ankle. If you need to bend your knee, bend it. Inhale, lift your head on your chest. And exhale, fold forward. Again, leading with the chest, keeping the shoulders down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, head up. Exhale, release. Keep the knee bent. Bring your left hand to the thigh or the knee, and the other hand behind you, close to your hips. Then inhale, lift your chest, and exhale, twist your torso, using your hand to keep you up, and try to stay on both sit bones. So both sit bones are pressing into the ground. 1, 2, trying to keep the back as straight as possible. 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, look front. Exhale, release. Cross at the ankles. Hug your knees into your chest. Bring your hands flat in front of the hips, but behind the feet. Lean back, rock forward, and lift your hips and hold. 1, 2, maybe 1 foot up. 3, maybe both. 4, and 5, and sit down. Good. Switch sides. So left foot to the inner thigh. Thighs at a 90-degree angle. Twist a little so you can get the sternum towards the front leg. Inhale, lift. Exhale, reach and fold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, head up. Exhale, release, and bring the right hand to the knee or the thigh. Lift as you inhale, twist as you exhale. Look over your shoulder. 1, 2, keeping both sit bones on the ground. 3, 4, 5. Inhale, look front. Exhale, release. Take another transition. So go down to chaturanga, up dog and down dog, and then we'll meet back in a seated position when you're done. Resetting the spine, going through flexion and extension. Good. All right, and then bring your left foot towards the right sit bone, like right in front, and the right foot outside of your thigh. Now, if this is not happening, you can keep your right leg or your left leg straight, but see if you can get to this position. Okay, now once you're here, you're gonna lift your chest, use your leg as leverage. So you're gonna pull in so you can twist, and you're gonna take the left shoulder as close to the knee as you can. Now you can stay here, you can use your hand behind you, or you can bring the arm to the outside of the leg and either bind under or bring the hand to the front foot. So whatever works, or you can keep the hand up here, whatever works for you, and look over your right shoulder. There you go. And I think, yeah. 1, lift your 2, 3, relax this arm. There you go. 4, 5. Inhale, look front. Exhale, release. Now, keep your legs as they are. Gosh, I keep dropping this. I'm not these days. So from here, we're going to do that breakdance movement that we do sometimes. So you're going to bring your hands to the floor and keep your feet where they are, but lift your hips. And then you're going to turn around towards the back, and then sit down and you land on the other side. Got it? Kind of? Almost. Next time. All right, so bring your foot, or keep your foot there, but bring it closer to the other foot right outside of the knee. And hug your leg, lift your chest, start bringing the right shoulder towards the knee, and take your modification, either here or whatever you did on the other side, or whatever works on this side. The sides are different. Yeah, that's good. Good. Relax this arm. 1. Good. Now lift your chest. 2, 3, 4. Is that okay? And 5. Inhale, look front. Exhale, release. Good. Take another transition. So chaturanga, up dog and down dog. All right, now from there, go through to seated. Lie on your back. Let's do a couple back bends. I'm gonna give you different options. The first one we're gonna do, you're gonna have your feet somewhere where you can touch the heels with your fingertips, feet wider than the hips, just a little wider than the hips, and parallel. Make sure the feet are parallel. Don't let the toes go out. Now from here, press your heels down and press your arms down. Lift your hips up and then walk your shoulders under. See if you can interlace your fingers behind your back and walk your shoulders even a little more. If you can't interlace your fingers, keep your hands flat pressing down. Good. 1, 2, lifting your hips, squeeze the legs in. 3, 4, 5. Now release your fingers and go down. Good. And then I'm going to give you a variation. So for the next one, we're going to go up the same way. And you can keep again, you can interlace your fingers or keep your hands flat, whatever works. But make sure you walk your shoulders under as much as you can. Then you're gonna bring your feet closer to each other, and you either stay there or bring one leg up, and then we switch. Okay, so when you're ready, come back up into the bridge, and then you can bring one leg up or stay where you are. 1, 2, lifting your hips. 3, 4, 5, switch sides if you have your leg up. 1, keep lifting your hips wherever you are. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Exhale, lower down. Good. All right, and then from there, hug your knees to your chest. Roll up to seated. And let's do a dynamic movement here. So first, let's hold a forward fold. So you're gonna bend your knees any amount, hold onto your feet or your ankles or whatever you can grab. Lift your head and your chest and fold. Shoulders away from the ears. Sending the pelvis forward so you can really get that extension in the back. Now from there, take a deep inhale and come back to seated. And then watch first, and then we're gonna do it together. As you exhale, you're gonna keep your legs strong, bring your hands down and bring your legs over. And then as you inhale, come back to seated, and then exhale, fold again. And we're gonna do that a few times, okay? So each time you inhale, you're seated. When you exhale, you're either back or forward, okay? So inhale, neutral. Exhale, fold. Inhale, seated. Exhale, roll back. Inhale, seated. Exhale, down. And keep moving at your own pace with your own breath. The next time you're with your legs behind the head, stay there. Keep your chin centered, and you can either hold your back or your sacrum. And you can stay there with your legs back, or if you're familiar with shoulder stand, you can take shoulder stand. Good. Take. So shoulder stand, bring your elbows in, your hands, yep, that's shoulder stand. Bring your hands down closer to your shoulders. Good, and then your legs towards the kitchen, but your hips towards your face. Deep breaths there. If you're in shoulder stand, squeeze your legs together, inner ankles towards each other. Good, and then keep holding your back if you're holding your back. Bend your knees and bring them towards your forehead. And then slowly, without lifting your head, you're gonna keep the knees bent as close to the chest as possible and start sliding your hands on the outsides of your hips so you can start bringing your back down to the ground. Good. Now keep your knees hugging into your chest, as close to the chest as possible, and then drop them to the left. Use your left hand to pin them down and open your right arm to the right. Look towards your right thumb. Good. And hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring the knees back to the chest. Close to the chest, hug them in, keep them as close to the chest as possible, and drop them to the left, to the right. Use your right hand to keep them down, open your left arm and look to your thumb. and hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, bring the knees back to the chest. And then from there, bring the right ankle over the thigh, over the left thigh. And you're going to use your left hand to pull either from the hamstring or from the shin. You're going to pull that leg in towards your chest, but then with your right hand, push the other leg away from you. So from below the knee, pull it away from you. So pull in with the left, push out with the right. Good. So here. So use this hand to hold this leg. There you go. And pull it into your chest. And then this hand pushes away. There you go. Different, right? All right, and then switch sides. So left ankle over the thigh. Pull in with the right, push out with the left. Another good hip opener here. Good, and release the legs and the arms. Stretch the legs out, palms facing up by your sides, but make sure you give the armpits some room to breathe. Close your eyes. Make sure that your forehead is not lower than your chin, so tuck your chin if you need to. Close your eyes. Breathe normally without controlling your breath. Allow your body to be completely relaxed and supported by the ground. And breathe normally without controlling your breath. Start to deepen your breath. Slowly wiggle your fingers and toes. Circle your wrists and ankles. Bring your arms over your head and stretch. Bring your knees towards your chest. Slowly make your way back into a seated position. Enjoy the peace you've created with the practice. Thank you for coming. Namaste. All right. If you have questions, comments, or concerns, let me know. Otherwise, have a good week.